Yo, I'm back. So,
Let's get going.
How are you?
I'm okay, whoever you are, because I keep forgetting how to pronounce your name. But I'm back. As you can see, I'm level 51 now, except for Sonia, because I gained 10,000 experience points without her around and part from last stream. Oh well. Let's go to the next place.
Oh, Yuma.
I also spent about 40 grand on a new aspect.
Father, what is it? Did something happen?
Sonia, Yuma, I've been waiting. An Imperial envoy just delivered this letter bearing Princess Excella's signature.
An Imperial envoy?
This is the part where I mentioned the envoy was, Beatrice.
What?
What does the message say?
I'm still trying to process it myself. They want peace. An armistice.
Huh?
Peace? You mean ending the war?
So it seems. Listen, and I'll read. I, Excella Noa Aura, in my
capacities as both a ranking officer and princess of the great Lombardian Empire, have a proposal for Astoria's king. Our country's long-standing conflict has proven itself a loss for both parties, protracted over such a length of time. I wish it to end. Pursuant to our terms of armistice, we are prepared to withdraw our forces in full. Terms will be specified at a conference to be held between Astorian and Lombardian representatives. The attendees and location of this conference are conditional to several Lombardian interests. These conditions are as follows. First, the conference is to occur in the coral caves of the Sharian coast. Second, the Lombardian delegation will be led by its Princess Excella. And finally, the Astorian delegation will be led by its citizen of recent note, Yuma Ilvern. These are the conditions. Pursuant to the above, if both parties are able to reach a peace agreement, we are prepared to offer in reparation both of the World Dragon Souls currently in Imperial custody. I await the prudent decision of His Majesty, Excella Noa Aura, First Imperial Princess of the Lombardian Empire.
The envoy also mentioned that the conference should take place in secret in order to avoid drawing undue attention. She also said that Yuma is free to bring whomever he pleases as ambassadors.
I'm gonna go ahead and say what's on that letter in a whole lot fewer words. Empire's given up, aren't they?
Right. Under such strange circumstances, too. If I were their commander, I'd be pressing my advantage, not sacrificing it.
They've got, what, 3 Dragon Souls now? And they're willing to just give us 2 of them? Color me suspicious.
I wonder why they requested Yuma to be our representative, though. Does this mean they're just after his radiance again? It's a strange way of going about it if they are. They just failed to take him. Or maybe this is because of that. There's a lot to unpack.
I have no idea either, but I'm leaning toward going along with it.
Huh? But...
I know it's dangerous. I know it's probably a trap. But there's a chance, right? There's a chance I could end the war for good. If that's the case, I want to give Excella the benefit of the doubt. I want to believe she really is proposing a peaceful solution.
I'll admit, it's an attractive idea. Father, she said we're allowed to choose who we want to accompany Yuma, right?
Yes, it would appear as much.
Then there's no reason we shouldn't all go. Even if something were to happen. Yeah, we can still protect Yuma together.
Then it's decided, yeah? Your Majesty, send him our answer. We're going.
Very well. I'll send a courier to Princess Excella with our official acceptance. And everyone, stay safe out there.
Huh, well, she's being lied to about a lot of things, so it wouldn't be surprised me if she wants to just talk it out. So it's just straight to the Costa Caves, yeah? Okay. Time for Running Simulator 2018. Actually, no, I'm going to stop by Kirika and Estelle first.
Hello.
Hey Kirika, do other people in Wellet feel the same about the Shining Dragon as you do? Of course, everybody reveres his radiance. Rena and my brother are usual in their indifference. I am that rare? Well, I can't deny that a ton of legends about him. Legends? A Shining Dragon? What kind of legends are there? Oh, you curious? Okay, Yuma, I can tell you everything you need to know. Wait a moment, Rena. Surely I know the legends of the Shining Dragon better. Allow me. Okay, listen closely, Yuma. I think Lady Kirika is going to help you see the Shining Dragon a whole new way. Well, really that amazing? Then please, Kirika, go ahead. Very well. Let me start with the most famous legend in Wellet. A long time ago, there was a country of Wellet was first founded. The land was flat with no inclines or slopes. It is said that the Shining Dragon came and breathed upon the earth, and the land rose and split, forming mountains and valleys. But just breathing? I had no idea the Shining Dragon had that power. Ah, you're so surprised. I love the honest reactions. That's not the only legend, of course. His radiance always appeared in Wellet's darkest hour and helped vanquish evildoers. All who wished harm on others who incurred his wrath. His rage spread across the lands, and the mountains exploded, buried his enemies. Their tales are well known. What? Mountains explode just by him getting angry? Yes, another legend describes how he faced a great tornado approaching the country and dispelled it with a single great wing beat. Oh, that's a good one. It always gets super intense. All these stories just are so incredible. Will those things really happen, Shining Dragon? No, this is the first I've heard of it. Oh wow, I've never had the Shining Dragon as a speaker. What? All these stories are... Well, Yuma, do you understand the motives now? Oh yeah, of course, Shining Dragon is really amazing. Yes, it truly is. And still is. So you understand, Yuma? Yes, I have a book containing all of the legends regarding his radiance. Let me read you those. Just a moment, I'll go and get it. What? Wait a second, Kirika. She's gone. Kirika is really excited. It's always good to say. It's always so exciting when Lady Kirika gets into storytelling mode. Hey, Rena, do you really tell those legends in Wellet? Well, sort of, but when Lady Kirika tells it, little hunts become great castles. What? All those crazy stories are just Kirika's delusions? Hey, delusions are a pretty strong word. It's about 10%, maybe more like 1% true. But Lady Kirika is ultimate dragon nerd, so I don't think anyone can tell those stories like she does. Dragon nerd? And your reactions are really encouraging. I think you really got her going. Once she gets going, it won't stop for a while. You better put up a chair. I've never seen Kirika so fired up before. I might not have a choice here. You don't want to break a little heart if you just tell her that all her stories are fake.
Hello.
What are you reading, Estelle? Ah, it's you. This is a picture book. Do you read a lot of those? This one is special to me. Oh? You like it that much? Indeed, this book is the first thing my father ever bought for me. No matter how worn and frayed it gets, I could never replace it. Your father picked that book out for you. What kind of story is it? Curious, are you? It's a story about the adventures of a knight and his princess. An adventure? Sounds fun. So what happens? Those words... the world is beast with tragedy, and calamities eventually reach the kingdom of the princess and the knights. The skies darken, with the soil withers, but the princess and the knight raise and set off on a journey to find the legendary rainbow flower. A rainbow flower? The rainbow flower shines with all the colours of the world and brings peace and joy to the world. A lovely image, is it not? Yeah, it must be a pretty big flower to do that on a scale where it affects the whole world. Or is it the light just really bright? You have quite an imagination. I had not considered the flower's size though. I know it's small enough to fit in the hands. The princess was also quite brave. She charged into danger with her knight at her side, and together they overcome all obstacles. One particularly exciting moment was... Wait, no spoilers, I kind of want to read it for myself now. Very well, but take care, for once you start reading you won't be able to stop until the end. It is quite the well written. So, well written in fact that you may see yourself as the main character, and oh, the foreshadowing is so sublime. There's artistry into it. Even when the closest retainer portrayed them, and they're still... He just said he didn't want spoilers. And they still find the flower. I feel such triumph as they had bloomed myself. In other words, picture books can improve one's imagination power. That is the point I was trying to make. So, you pretty much spoiled the entire story. No matter, even if you know some of the major points, it's still quite a gripping read. I still feel like I know too much, but if you're that side about recommending it to me, I guess I can still want to read it. See, the opportunity presents itself. Perhaps I will read it to you. You will? No, never mind. Now I'm busy reading the rest of the book. I ought to be going. For a moment there, Estelle was acting almost normal, like she was one of us. I'd like to see her like that more often.
Excuse me.
Your Highness, a messenger from Astoria has arrived. It looks like they're agreeing to parley.
I see. I suppose we should set out for these coral caves then.
Are you sure, Your Highness? Can we really trust him?
Who? The Dragon Slayer?
Yes. Let's just say it's probably not the best idea to trust someone like that. He keeps too many secrets.
I'd file Georg under secretive as well, you realize. In fact, he fits the definition far more than the Slayer does.
Just call me suspicious that he's not engaging in good faith.
Well, yes. I find myself skeptical of the totality of Genus's claims, to be sure, but I knew at least some of what he said would have genuine merit. So I'm taking it upon myself to sort truths from falsehoods. That is all.
I see. I guess I can accept that. Just remember, if anything happens out there, I'll keep you safe, Your Highness.
Oh, enough. Your concern is appreciated, but unnecessary. You are a citizen of my father's empire, and I its crown princess. It's my duty to protect you, if anything.
By your command, then. I'll try not to put myself in undue danger.
See that you don't. I do not care to entertain the thought of losing you. Now, let's be off.
Oh god, that fucking dog.
now. Hey, not all at once now.
Enemy approaching.
We've been spotted.
Get ready. Here they come.
I love how they get scared even though they're still stronger than me in levels.
Yes.
I'm gonna mute the mic until the dog shuts the fuck up.
Get ready. Here they come. Enemy approaching.
We've been spotted.
Get ready. Here they come. Get ready. Here they come.
We've been spotted. We've been spotted.
Hey, not all at once now.
Alright, dog seems to be quiet now.
Not all at once now.
Oh, I like the music here.
Enemy approaching.
Very good point to save. Oh, and check off our items. Do. So it's going through here. So it's right in the middle over here.
Hey, not all at once now.
Enemy approaching.
Excella.
Ah, Yuma Ilvern. Thank you for your attendance.
I'm here just like you asked. Did you bring what you promised?
Naturally. The souls of the Earth and Sky Dragons are nearby. Safe, I assure you.
She's telling the truth. I can feel 2 world dragon souls resounding.
Then we have no further reason to delay. Shall we negotiate terms of armistice?
Wait. I want to ask you something before we start.
What is it?
Why did you specify me? Are you just after the dragon again?
Just so. I require the Shining Dragon's cooperation in a matter of some import, before I can agree to withdrawing troops.
I knew it. If you're asking us to hand over Yuma, that's not gonna happen.
Please, a moment's patience. I do not wish to use the Shining Dragon as a weapon of war, or against his will. I would pose you a question. I've heard the Shining Dragon's soul impart certain bodily changes to its host. Agelessness, for example.
Agelessness? I wouldn't know about that, but Genus did stop aging when he carried the Shining Dragon.
Genus? I see. Then he spoke true after all.
You and Genus met?
The first move was his. He approached me claiming secret knowledge. A way to achieve my goals without relying upon the souls of dragons.
So your conditions for withdrawing?
I wish to borrow, on diplomatic basis only, the service of the Shining Dragon. With it, I might grant my father's dearest wish. An unaging body.
Immortality for the Emperor. That's your price for withdrawing from Alfheim?
No more, no less. In Alfheim itself, we have little interest.
You what?
The World Dragon souls were the entire impetus for our operations here. If the Shining Dragon presents a less bloody avenue, I will explore it. There should be little issue with drawing the soldiers under my command once Yuma Ilvern's cooperation is assured.
I accept your reasoning, but whether we agree on this is another matter entirely.
Yes, their desires haven't changed. They still wish to use Yuma as a tool, and we don't have a guarantee he'll be returned safely.
Even if this yarn she's spun about the Emperor is true, who knows what other stories she might concoct? Yeah, we don't know what they'll do to Yuma.
What were you thinking, starting a war over something like that? For a single person's life, you're willing to sacrifice thousands? How many people have died over this? If you can't give me a good explanation for any of that, then I can't negotiate with you, let alone cooperate.
As sovereign of a nation, the Emperor's life has value on a global scale. His health is the Empire's health.
What are you on about, Lion? What's what?
It's only arithmetic. Comparing military losses in Alfheim to domestic ones following the Emperor's death, infighting proved the more lethal scenario.
So you just shunted all the losses onto Astoria? Onto Welland? How many of their people are dead now?
The regrettable and unavoidable nature of war. It's not something we wish for either.
You can't just make platitudes and expect it to go away. I won't take that for an answer!
Oh, it's a bird line. You'll literally counter it as soon as you get rid of it in your party, so...
I come with an open hand, offering peace, terms of armistice. And still you refuse to understand. I will do what I must. Even if the fighting must continue, I will capture the Shining Dragon.
What do you mean, capture? Last time you tried that, you failed!
I rested on the powers of the Diva Magica like a crutch last we fought. I won't make that mistake again. This time, the first strike is mine. Shining Dragon, you will obey!
I'll play with you.
Deal!
Take this!
Watch this! Resonate! Sword of the Dragon!
Oh my fucking god, that dog won't shut up!
Behold my power.
This is his! I offer you this song.
My heart is fulfilled. I call upon the rhythm of nature.
I'll show you my power.
It's our plan. Behold my power.
Yeah, the gravity magic.
Focus on one target.
With healing
Thanks.
power.
Needed that.
Let's do this.
Let's go with this plan.
Sacred protection.
You want my help now?
You're mine.
Yeah, Lion, I know you hate the dog as well, so let's start laughing.
Fall.
Are you too tired?
I will not fall behind. Let us go with them.
To me.
I offer you this song.
The world resonates in my heart. I call upon the rhythm of nature.
More. Grant me more power. Just try and block this.
By Mother Nature. This is it.
With healing power.
I'll show you my power.
Let us go at once.
Take this.
This should help.
How about this?
With healing power.
Damn, I hate this slow motion in this game when there's like a big attack goes off.
That's it.
Fall.
Strike.
I offer you this song. We are one with the dragons.
Give me power.
Oh, that did over 6k damage.
I'll show you my power. I'll give it my all.
I will not fall behind. Thanks.
Get out!
Let us go
This
at
is
once.
it! That's it!
Can't let you show me up. I'm getting fired up.
That's it!
We will not lose.
I won't let you escape!
Let's do this. Sacred
I got him!
protection.
How's that? I'm raising my power. Blast healing power.
I'll treat your wounds.
Can't let you show me up. How's that?
With healing power.
Needed that. Yeah.
All your magic.
Take this.
I'll treat your wounds.
No matter what.
Go.
I'm backing you up.
Burn.
By Mother Nature.
With
Well, I
healing
can't hit her
power.
off of him. Powerful attack.
Yeah.
I will not fall behind. Let us go at once.
Focus on one
Yeah. There.
With healing power.
Yeah. All right.
Nice chunk of experience there.
It's over. Or rather, it was hopeless from the start. His radiance answers to no one but Yuma.
Not yet. I cannot give in.
You're wounded. Just concede already.
I must. If I fall here, the Emperor's wish.
Give it a rest. There's no need to go that far, even if you are his daughter.
Even if? How dare you?
What?
There's no if to be had. Or does royal blood forbid me from loving my family? While you wag your tongue in ignorance, Father lays dying. The Empire's stability, tenuous as it is, rests on his shoulders alone. Were he to pass, there'd be chaos, infighting, slaughter. I do not seek immortality for my own sake, but for my country's, and for my people's. And more than that, I cannot watch him waste away, nor can I continue pretending all is well behind closed doors. How can I, knowing there are ways to stop it? My wise and gentle father. He is the only family I have. I will not lose him to this. I cannot. My father. It doesn't matter if he's an emperor or if I'm a princess. He is home. Family. I cannot lose my...
Excella, like I said, I understand your father's life is important. Even still, that's not a reason to go to war. But if he's suffering, if he's in such bad shape that you're already lamenting him, that's a different story. Excella.
Stop, Yuma.
Leston, why?
I admire your compassion. Master Elise would undoubtedly be proud of you. But you must understand, we are at war. You can't accept something at face value simply because a princess took the time to make a speech. How do you know this isn't a trap?
He's right. Shed tears can be dangerous weapons all to themselves.
But...
You said it yourself, right? You have to accept her reasoning if you're gonna build any kind of conversation. I didn't hear you accepting much.
even so...
Your Highness, you're not acting like yourself. Where's that cool, tough, ironclad princess I know, huh?
You're right, of course. Forgive my lapse. I let emotion dictate for me.
See, there you go. There's a princess. Too bad, though. I was looking forward to comforting you in your time of need.
Still talking in circles. We really must work on that, you know. Is plain honesty truly that distasteful?
Yes, it is. But I really was trying it on for size that time. Now, Your Highness. You ready to get back in there?
Yes, I believe so. Thank you, Beatrice.
Excella.
It seems we are unable to reach an accord. Misfortunate indeed. We will, regardless, be withdrawing all troops as proposed. I trust this will serve as a sufficient first step toward reparations.
What?
When my good faith has been made clear, I will return to ask the Dragon's cooperation again. Are these acceptable terms, Yuma Ilvern?
What do you think, Sonia?
Regardless of her intent, if we can end hostilities for sure, it's worth considering.
Welland could stand to consider it as well. Yuma?
If we can end the fighting, that's reason enough. And if Excella's really sincere, I would like to help her and her father. I'm okay with the terms as they stand, but, maybe we should run it by the king first.
Agreed. We should report to Father before we make a final decision.
Your hesitation is understandable. Allow me to illustrate the extent of my devotion to this course.
Those are...
In the interest of good faith, I present to you both Dragon Souls in my possession.
Earth and sky.
Yes. Please convey them to your King Albert. I would have him know my sincerity as well.
All right. Astoria accepts them. From one heir to another, Excella. I'll make sure he knows. Maybe we can still salvage something positive.
I've heard enough.
What?
Who's there?
You certainly know how to make trouble for me, don't you? I'll be taking those Dragon Souls back into Beowulf's custody. You nearly ruined a plan decades in the making.
Bjork! You will stand down and know your place. I gave you no leave to interrupt our negotiations.
Negotiations? Gave me leave? Watch your tone, you damn traitor.
Traitor? What are you talking about?
Don't feign ignorance. Confess! In your greed for the throne, you ordered an assassination. You had your father killed.
Whoa.
What? Assassination? My father? Killed? Ridiculous! What are you even saying? Father killed? That cannot be!
Come, Excella. I would say even someone of your station must answer for her crimes. But killing our dear Emperor... You've lost the right to claim yourself princess of anything now. You're a traitor and a heretic, nothing more!
Bjork, what have you done? Murderer! I will not stand for...
You won't stand for what, exactly? You have no throne. Your own vassals are pursuing warrants for your arrest as we speak. You're nothing but a fugitive from judgment now!
You...
Now then, I appear to have a wanted traitor before me. Shall I do my duty as a knight and cut you down?
Wait, what's that sword?
Now, hear my call, and heed my summons!
Fucking like a Soul Calibur, isn't it? I had the volume well too loud in that one.
Caliburn? What is Caliburn doing here?
Caliburn! Your master Gjord commands you to kill that girl!
Caliburn, stop! Your master Excella commands you to stop!
Master, I serve Sir Gjord.
What?
I am Caliburn of the Twin Blades of the Empire. By my master's will, your life is forfeit.
Why? Why won't you listen? It's me, you know my voice.
Poor old Caliburn can't hear you, my dear. Not the way you wanted to. He heeds now only the call of Galahorn, the Dragon Imperator.
Galahorn? The Dragon Imperator?
Yes! I created it from the Dark Dragon's soul. It is an imitation of the Shining Dragon's own Vandalhorn. A crowning achievement, if I do say so myself. Yes, another masterpiece for Beowulf's arsenal.
Caliburn, your quarries are the Dragoneers and the Astorian Princess. Now, Caliburn, kill! Kill them all! Leave none alive except for the Shining Dragon's vessel!
Thy will be done.
Damn. Oh, I like to see it saved. Bloody hell.
By Mother Nature! With healing power.
Thanks. Needed that.
No, I can't.
Flipping hell.
More. Grant me more power.
Eat it!
Blast off! Let us finish this. No escape!
I won't let you escape!
Let's do this. Sacred protection. You are skilled.
That's it!
Easier said than done, Lion.
I'll give it my all. Behold my power.
Dragon, give me power.
I'll sing from the heart. The world resonates in my heart. I call upon the rhythm of nature.
I won't let you escape! That's it!
No escape!
You and me. Let's
Get
go.
out!
Do you require my help?
Needed that.
Behold my power. I'll sing from the heart.
Oh,
We
yes.
are one with the dragons.
Give me power!
Yeah, whatever. Gotta do it.
I can do this. By Mother Nature.
How about
I'll
this?
treat your wounds. You are skilled. I'll show you my power. I'll treat your wounds.
I know it's dangerous!
Behold my power.
Get out!
Useless.
Let's do this.
Oh, I'm being pulled in slightly.
By Mother Nature. I'll treat your wounds.
Get out!
I will not fall behind. Let us finish this.
Eat it! Get out!
You and me.
Get
I'll
out!
show you my power.
I'm getting
Get
fired
out!
up.
Get out! How about this?
This should help. Come on. I have a mission.
Let me transform back into the dragon.
There! Wanna help now? Take this! Know how to do it.
Well, that was wifey. I don't know who got the last hit on that, but...
Oh. So even one of the twin blades wasn't enough to deter you? Caliburn laid low. But you seem to be struggling to keep up.
Not your concern.
Defiance, then. But will that be enough against me and my Galahorn?
That's why you gathered the World Dragon souls? So you could make that sword?
Galahorn is but a stepping stone on a greater path. The goal of our order has only ever been one thing. The resurrection of Almighty Deus.
What?
The combined energies of all 5 world dragons, brought to heel by the Dragon Imperator's absolute command over dragonkind. Together they form the key to a door the Sanguine Church has sought to open for centuries. The seal upon Almighty Deus's grave. The seal was made by the very dragons Galahorn can command. With this, we can unmake it. Deus will live!
But why?
If you break the seal, the catastrophe, all those things the Shining Dragon told us about will happen again.
If you can't see past collateral damage, you too are lost. Be silent now. It's time to put Galahorn to its first true test.
Hey, Leston. You still with me?
I'm beginning to feel the drag. I don't believe I can fight much longer. Getting hard to move.
Same here. This isn't good.
You two were never part of the fight, so...
Now, who's first? Who will feel the bite of Galahorn?
I will.
Ho ho.
What? You, the Dragon Slayer! Damn it all! You interfere now, of all times!
This is not the appointed hour.
What?
You there, Will.
Me?
Leave the Knight Sanguine to me. Take the others and run.
But...
Why are you...
Go!
Your Highness, we're getting out of here, now! Right behind you!
Let's go. But we should take another route. If they pursue Excella too, they'll have to divide themselves.
Right.
Piteous fool. Come then. Know Galahorn's might firsthand! You parried the Imperator?
My turn now.
Dragon Slayer. Where are you drawing this power from?
I could ask you the same. You've grown quite fearsome. All but a different man now. If that blade really is endowed with the Dark Dragon's blessing, it can only be resonance. Your soul and his, huh?
Damn you! What do you stand to gain from this? Why are you getting in my way?
We don't have to be enemies, you know. In fact, I believe I have something you want. And you have something I want, too.
Something I want, eh?
You heard me. Shall we strike a deal, you and I? It would benefit both of us far more than this pointless bloodshed.
I think I've got 2 more chapters to go.
That's all you want? Why would you trade a world dragon's soul for the energy it's supposed to gather?
You need the sea dragon's soul more than I do. I only want the energies of the sky, earth, and dark dragons.
You traitor lion.
It seems a fair trade to me. Will you accept?
Well, we certainly don't have anything to lose. Even if we gave you all the dragon energy in the 3 souls we have, as long as we retain the souls themselves, we can use them as crucibles to convert common dragon energy into world dragon energy. And we should have enough common energy to restore the amount you're asking. Almost as if you factored that into your proposal. You seem remarkably well-versed in Dracodynamics.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Why do you need the energy of the world dragons?
I suppose you could say I'm trying to put my past behind me.
Your past? Meaning?
What it means is irrelevant. The choice is yours. Accept or refuse.
True. I suppose I don't need to know your reasons. Fine then. I accept your terms.
Then we have a deal.
Certain trust Gord.
Well, I certainly didn't expect the sea dragon to fall into our laps.
This genus, it could be problematic if he were to side against us.
Oh, mustn't get bogged down in all these hypotheticals. We have new research material. Cause for celebration, I'd say. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get started on some adjustments for the Dragon Imperator.
Good thinking. For now, we should focus on pushing our plans forward. The Church's prize is so close, I can almost taste it.
Yes, exactly. I can hardly wait to see Deus with my own eyes.
I got a funny feeling that if you put Orochimaru's voice actor in Yohane's body, it will make him about 10 times better.
We're not there yet. We're still missing one final piece. And once the Dragon Imperator is ready, that piece will be mine.
The Royal Audience Chamber.
They're trying to break the seal? Unleash Deus upon the world again?
Yeah, like, as I'm saying, wouldn't it be so cool that, like, nearly every mad scientist that does experiments would have Orochimaru's voice? It's just so fitting to that role.
Astoria would be wiped out. We'd have no chance against that calamity.
Not just Astoria.
What?
If Deus' seal is broken, the catastrophe will spread across the entire world.
The catastrophe?
The Shining Dragon was telling me. If the catastrophe is unleashed, we'll see natural disasters, monsters, plagues. If that happens, it won't just be Astoria. Welland and the Empire will be destroyed too.
Yeah, that's only if he flipping has his female body instead of his male body.
I see your point.
The last catastrophe was during Ragnarok. The world dragons were around to seal it away, but now they're gone. All we have left is the Shining Dragon. The dragon I carry with me. He's our last hope. I want to use the dragon's power to save the world. But I can't do it alone. So I'm begging you all, please, help me fight back.
Yuma, a bizarre role reversal, isn't it? You asking for our help. And you shall have it, Sir Yuma, Knight of the Shining Dragon.
Promotion.
I hereby entrust the fate of this war to you and your sworn allies, the Dragoneers. My kingdom will offer any help you need. Call out, Yuma, and Astoria shall answer.
Your Majesty.
Welland stands at your side as well. The High Elves left us a legacy, and we will not fail them.
Yuma, we'll always be with you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Do you have some kind of plan, Yuma? It's a fine thing to say we're going to save the world, but where do we start?
I'd like to hear what Genis has to say. He must have known this would happen. Maybe he's been guiding us all along.
Yeah, he helped us get away from Gjorg. He might actually be one of the good guys.
But where can we find him? Any ideas, Agnum?
Hey, don't ask me. It's not like I have poker nights with the guy.
I know you said he was hard to read, but if we don't know where or when he'll turn up, how do we find him?
I might have an idea.
Where do you think he'd be, brother?
The village where he was born.
You mean, the one he destroyed?
I figured he'd prefer to stay away after something like that.
But we might still learn something about Genis there. Besides, the Shining Dragon said that's where the seal is. The one they used on Deus. It was the Shining Dragon's vessel before Genis.
His Radiance's vessel? That seems worth investigating. It would do no harm to check.
Then let's go. Lead the way, Leston.
As you like.
Yuma's trait, Shining Knight. Lesson might be guiding us. I'm gonna try on Yuma. Oh, dragon performance. Those who do their best as dragoneers, the melodies they play are beautiful. Ah, that's apparently one of the final bosses as well in the game. Fingers crossed, another little event has opened from this woman. Yes.
What
Well, that sounds like I need to level up.
Which one?
These events are funny.
What are you reading, Rinna?
I found another interesting ancient document. It describes an event called Valentine's Day.
The last one I looked at, they made a kozetsu, and they thought it was a trap, but they were so comfortable they couldn't move, and they just called it. They were panicking because they thought it was actually an ancient trap.
A long time ago in a land far away, girls gave their special someone a treat called chocolate during the month of February.
That's like a confession of love.
It also mentions obligatory chocolate and friend chocolate that was given to those other than their special someone.
Friend zone chocolate.
It seems like chocolate, the most important component of this event, is made from cacao, which is common here in Alfheim.
Oh, a confectionery made from cacao? What a revitalizing concept! I would very much like to try one myself.
I just remembered. I need to go into town right now and do some shopping.
You're going to make chocolate, Kiriko.
What a coincidence! I just remembered that I have to buy something too. Hey, Kirika, can I tag along?
I'll go buy ingredients to make chocolate.
Is everyone thinking the same thing? Well, I am too.
Okay, let's do this.
Sonia, I've never seen you in the kitchen before. Are you confident in your ability to cook?
I'm not confident, but we'll be fine. They say cooking is love, right?
Wait, if cooking is love, what the hell is wrong with Cecilia from Infinite Stratus? You put her into cooking, she's bound to kill some of her food.
I see. So Sonia, you're going to pour love into your chocolate?
No, I want to give it to Yuma as, a token of my friendship.
I also wish to give him chocolate. Naturally, as a Diva Magica, I must express my gratitude to the vessel of the Shining Dragon.
That sounds a bit forced to me. And to whom will you be giving chocolate, Rina? Yuma as well, I presume. Who are you giving it to, Marion? Completely dodging the question, I see.
Yuma, because I want to show him how I feel.
Being honest is a blessing.
An ancient confectionery, you say? But why are you asking me to taste it?
Chocolate is an important way to express one's gratitude.
It's our first time making it, so we're a bit worried. I would like your help to make it taste as good as possible, brother.
So you're not going to taste it yourself, girls. You're going to get your brother to be a guinea pig.
I see. So this is about Yuma. Damn him. But I can't say no to your handmade sweets. Let me try one. Is that cacao I taste? Personally, I'd prefer for it to be a little more bitter.
I didn't ask for your preference, brother.
My sister has been so cold to me lately. Perhaps she is just growing more independent.
Try ours too, Leston. Comparing them will make it easier to critique how each tastes.
This one is good as well. However, it's not quite as good as Kirika's. You won't top my sister so easily.
Oh, this guy and his sister complex. We need more specific feedback. What can we do to improve the taste?
Let me think. Well, since it melts in your hands, coating it with some kind of powder would make it less messy.
Okay, here is the revised chocolate.
We coated it with cacao powder so it won't be so messy.
Yo, something over here smells good. Can I get a bite of that?
Yes, of course. But we're still working on it, so if there's anything we can improve, please let us know.
Improve? I'm not gonna get sick from it, am I?
How rude. Why would we give you something that might make you sick? Go on, just try it.
Whoa, this is really good.
Really? It's a hit, everyone.
This tastes amazing. How did you make it? You have to tell me the recipe.
If Agnum is singing its praises, then it's safe to say that we succeeded.
We did it. We really did it. We finally achieved our goal. It was worth all the effort.
Sonia, it's nothing to cry over. You must really have been doubting yourself.
You must have too, Kirika. You have tears in your eyes.
It's only chocolate, girls.
It's thanks to our girl power. Huh? Where's Marion?
Head of the game. Hey guys, what's going on? Sounds like things are getting emotional.
Yuma! It's nothing. Wait, what do you have all over your face?
Oh, shoot. I thought I got it all off. Guess I still had some on me.
Looks like... Is that... chocolate?
Yeah, I'm surprised you knew. Marion said it's an ancient candy that she made for me. It was really good.
Marion? So that's why she wasn't around.
When we were taking our time, Marion achieved her objective.
Well, technically, she has known Yuma longer than any of you.
I made some for you too, Yuma. I wanted to thank you for all you've done.
Huh? You all made some too?
Of course. And you there with the envious eyes, you can have some too. Here you go, Fromage.
Oh, these are tears of joy!
If only we hadn't been so preoccupied with making chocolate and instead focused on our feelings. Honesty's the best policy, right? Right. So let's all live honestly. And that's that.
What? You can't just end it on that.
white cookies.
Those who receive chocolate on Valentine's Day shall send cookies in return, lest a disaster befall them.
Is that a thing in Japan?
I had no idea something like that was written in the ancient book Rinna found. What a surprise.
But since we've already eaten them, we need to return the favor. And I'd rather not have a disaster befall me. Okay, let's get started baking these cookies. And let's bake them good.
Yeah, everyone here needs to do it. And we have all the ingredients, so let's break that curse already.
Hey, aren't we forgetting something?
Forgetting something? Oh no, we forgot to buy cookie cutters! Now we can't make hearts or star-shaped ones! It hurts my pride as the blazing chef, but we're out of time. We're just gonna have to make round ones. Come on, let's get started.
Okay. Is that all we're forgetting? I feel like there was something else.
Fromage?
By the way, Yuma, according to the scripture, this ritual has a deeper meaning.
Oh? What's that?
For this event, you're only supposed to give cookies to one special person.
Really?
So, Yuma, if you can only choose one girl, who will it be?
Kiriko.
I'm grateful to all of them, so I can't pick just one.
Hey, don't dodge the question, Yuma. Sonia, Kirika, Rinna, or Marion? Come on, who's it gonna be?
Like I said, I'm giving cookies to them all. You're going to hurt yourself if you don't pay attention to the oven. Tell him, Leston.
A warning. You are free to choose whomever you like. However, if you make Kirika cry, I will have to kill you.
Leston?
Come on, spit it out already! It'll be over before you know it!
Oh, I know. I'll go get some firewood for the oven.
What? Get back here, Yuma. Don't you run away. I want an answer.
I will make Yuma answer me. Oh, but what if he chooses Kirika? Should I congratulate him? Or kill him?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've already picked her.
Come on. We're never going to finish baking the cookies like this.
I picked her before I knew you were her brother.
An entire hour has passed. We managed to make the cookies, but it took longer than it should have thanks to someone's questions.
Don't be like that. I was just having a little fun with ya.
Well done. Kirika and the others should be pleased with this.
Now the curse will finally be broken.
We just need to pass them out. Yuma, you go deliver them. Leston, can you set up the table? I'll head over after I clean up.
Got it. I'll leave this to you then.
Are they gone? All right then. Time to get started.
Agman, what you up to?
Cookies? What a wonderful smell. I can't even describe it. Treats from an ancient book. They look so good.
These are in return for the chocolate you gave us, and to thank you for everything you do. Go on, eat up.
Okay, let's see here.
Hold up! Before you eat those, there's something you need to know.
What is it? I just want to eat it.
Those aren't just ordinary cookies. One of them is a super exciting, heart-pounding, killer spicy cookie!
What? When did you have time to do that? And more importantly, why?
I thought it would be fun. All right, whichever one you touch is the one you eat.
Ugh. Well, Yuma made these treats, so we have to eat them.
I accept your challenge. You think you can outprank the prank master?
I'll have one as well. Okay, I'll take this one.
What is this? It's so sweet and delicious.
This is so good. Sweet treats are bliss.
Mine was sweet and delicious too.
It's warm and soft, just like Yuma.
Huh? Then that means no one got it?
Huh? Well, I thought one of them was spicy. What happened? All the cookies are gone, so where?
Oh!
Fromage? What happened? What is this? Oh, it tastes like... blech.
Fromage? Oh, that's right. We forgot about Fromage. He ate the chocolate with us, but we forgot to invite him to help bake the cookies.
Wait a sec. So does that mean the scripture was right about...
The disaster.
So you got Golden Week left. These 4 are for the 4 girls endings. Lone Swordsman's genus, that's Estelle. And these are unlocked apparently when the game is completed. Of course, you have a hot spring, a school day 1, all that.
Come again. Oh, hello there.
Last thing for stay stream, just talk to her.
Hi, welcome. Take your pick. This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks.
Thought you saw MP and kill 10,000. Fuck off. I can't do that, even for regulars. I'm sorry. I'm sure we can work something out. Please, I'm willing to negotiate. Emma, I thought you went shopping. Is everything okay? Oh, Yuma, help me convince a client she's being unreasonable, please. I'm just asking for an ingredient for dinner. I can't say her name. Dinner from her? I mean, sure. There's food here sometimes. Today is my neighbour's birthday, so I wanted to invite her over to the inn and cook her a special meal. Special meal? What does that entail? Drill swordfish baked in parsley. She loves drill swordfish. She said one of her favourite memories is getting to try it on a trip. Drill swordfish? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Do they not have that in the market? They don't. Wild drilled swordfish don't range in Astoria waters. Can we stop saying drilled swordfish? Oh, that's right. The drilled swordfish is an extremely rare specimen in the parts of the world. If you don't really wanted one to cook, you would have to place an order months ago. Yuma, I'll be right back. Huh? Where are you going? For a walk. Watch your stuff, please. Not whistlefish. And she's gone. I'm sorry about this swordfish, Emma. It sounds like it's not going to work out. What? Oh, but that won't do. I've already promised this, Lissay, I told her I was looking forward to tonight. Why would you make such an impossible promise? I know, I just hope she was work a miracle like always. Even she has her limits. I'm exhausted. You'll find a filleted drill swordfish in your larder, Emma. Whoa, wait. What? Damn it, TV's turned off. Alright, you're a lifesaver, thank you. Yeah, phew, I just wish you bring me these things before they become emergencies. Thanks again. I'll know who to call next time. I don't mind helping her out, but I wish she put herself in my shoes for once when she makes these requests. How did she get the fish? I thought... Never mind. I want to know the secret with these two girls. Line, they wear the same dress but different colour. They have the same hair but different hair tie colours. Their eyes are basically the same but hers has 2 different colours. I don't know if they're twin sisters or not. And that's the wrong button. Well, actually, first things first, I got to go do Kiriko. Look over there, Lady Kurika. I got those flowers earlier, but look at that one. Over there? I never imagined I would see that bloom in here. What's up, you two? Is that flower that rare? No, it's not rare, but but that flower usually only grows in wetlands. It must be found. It must have found its way into Astoria somehow. I just got really nostalgic when I found it. I expect this is merely a coincidence, but seeing a flower from our homeland is enough to make me happy, and yes, nostalgic. Yeah, you know, when we were little, we used to sneak into the forest and pick these flowers, and my brother would be absolutely incredulous when we found out. He only found out because you're a terrible liar, Lady Kurika. Who's going to believe a dragon brought us here to these flowers? Yeah, Lion, but the thing is, they know each other so well. There was one cutscene where one goes off, the other one comes back with exactly the item that this person needed, and vice versa. I think they just said the same line or something. That sounds like Kurika's excuse. Rina, there was no need to mention that. Sorry, but I remembered one more thing. Do you remember when we first fought? I'm afraid it was too far into the past. I can't remember. Quite possible they're twins. Huh? You two got into a fight? Sometimes, yeah. You gotta remember we were just kids. I guess so, but what were you fighting over? Now I'm curious. You here? Well, it was because of Leston. Huh? Leston? Wait, Rina. We fought over which one of us is going to marry Master Leston. Rina, I order you to be silent right now. Oh, you seem pretty worked up for someone who doesn't remember. Why do you remember something so old? Can you not just forget it, honestly? So you two were used to play together all this time, huh? Yeah, Lady Kurika and I would go around causing trouble, and Master Lesson would scold us. And then Beatrice would always... Oh. I'm really sorry, Lady Kurika. I didn't mean to bring it up. No, we should not talk like that. Yes, Beatrice was always with us too. She would comfort us when Brother grew angry at us, and the one to bring us back together after we fought was Beatrice. And the first time we went to go and pick flower, yes, she was the one who found us. So was the one who was most worried about us. I suppose those days are gone forever. Kurika. I'm sorry, Lady Kurika. I'm going back to my room. Yes, I think I will do the same. Hey, Rina, what are you going to do with that flower? This? It reminds you of your homeland, right? Why don't you press it or preserve it somehow? Right, it's really pretty after all. Yes, let us do that. We should treasure it. Treasure the flowers and our memories with them.
Hello.
Any more ones I want to do before I head off? Nope. Well, thanks for joining me, Ryan, and anybody else who's there. I'll be back tomorrow to stream some more. See you later.